Hey guys, it's Greg here from Kinobody.com, and we're going to talk about this guy that also actually coincidentally hit me up on Facebook. He's actually a fitness professional. Smart dude. He's also really good in fashion and that kind of thing. That's his niche. But he hit me up on Facebook because he was asking me. He's like, dude, look, my macros are spot on. I've been cutting, for a while now. I'm just stuck. I'm not getting any leaner. I'm leaner. I'm like, hey, dude. I'm like, what are your macros? And they were pretty good. Like he's a big dude, about 6'1", 6'2", 210 pounds or so, and he's taking in like 2,200 calories. So he should definitely be leaning down. And so, dude, I was trying to flesh this out with him. I'm like, what's going on, man? Have you been hitting his macros like spot on? He's like, yes, dude, I've been hitting them. Except like on the weekends, I go a bit higher. I'm like, well, how high are you going? Are you hitting like 4, 5, 6,000 calories? Because that's what it would take to undo that 5 days of progress. He's like, no. He's like, honestly, I might go up to 2,800. I'm really strict with this stuff. And I'm like, okay. And so I was trying to get down to find out what was causing this guy to get stuck. And I asked him, like, dude, how long have you been trying to cut for? How long have you been running a deficit for? And he's like, as long as I can remember. I'm like, hey, well, when was the last time you ate at maintenance or gave yourself a break from dieting? And he's like, dude, it's been years. And I can relate to him very, very well because this is something that I did, where I would just, for several months, for, more than a year, I would be trying to get leaner, and cutting. And so, of course, I'd have periods where I would kind of get stuck, or I just, psychologically, I wasn't there. I'd try and lean down. I just kind of, I'd overeat and stuff. And that's different than doing a planned maintenance. If you're trying to cut, and then you're having days where you kind of blow your diet, days where you eat more, and you're kind of spinning your tires, that's completely different than eating at maintenance. Because the psychological damage of doing that is massive. If you're trying to run a hard deficit, and so you're hitting like days where you're going lower and lower in calories, and then you have days where you're kind of overeating and stuff like that, it seems like it would be the same as hitting maintenance or recomping. It is not. It is not the same. So what I told him, what he needs to do right now is, look, forget about losing weight. Forget about leaning down. You already, to be honest, he already leaned down quite a bit from himself a couple years ago. Give yourself time to eat at maintenance. You deserve it. Give yourself time to forget about leaning down. Forget about dropping body fat. This is what your body needs. And so instead of trying to lose weight, I told him to focus on maintaining your weight and enjoying it, getting comfortable with this weight and body fat. And I said, instead of trying to get to a lower body fat, focus on the gym, focus on getting stronger in the gym. And funny enough, he was lifting like 5, 6 days a week on a cut. I'm like, dude, 3 days a week max, you get the best results. And I sent him a few of my programs, a few of my workouts and articles. And so since then, he's bumped up his calories considerably because we actually wanted to get him to get his maintenance as high as it can possibly be. So, if his maintenance has been like impaired where he's burning 2,500 calories a day as a guy who's 6'2", 200 something pounds, that is way too low. We want to get to the point where, he's eating 3,000 calories a day and he is not even gaining a pound. So I'm actually helping him bring up his macros, and over the period of several weeks, we're going to bring them up higher and higher and higher to the point where he's, putting on a lot of strength, putting on a lot of muscle, and his body fat levels are untouched. And then from there, we're going to slowly dial back and get him, to start leaning down again. Because if you've been trying to diet for 2 years, even if you screw up your diet and you've just been eating too much, you're not in a position to diet, physiologically and psychologically. You need to do literally a planned period of maintaining your weight, a planned period of recomping where you go higher in calories on certain days, and then maybe you do a couple lower calorie days, but you kind of balance it out. This is what you need. So I would say anyone that's been trying to cut for a long time and they've been stuck, forget about cutting. Forget about losing body fat. Focus on getting stronger in the gym. Focus on eating more calories, but at around maintenance to put on some muscle, and do that for a couple months. And it's it's just what you need. Then when you want to go back into diet mode, you're going to kill it. You're going to lean down very nicely. This is something that I've been doing very well, where I I got down to 180, 184 pounds, and I've just been trying to see what I can get away with while staying in this range. As you can see, like, my abs are there. I'm looking pretty, you know, pretty cut, pretty defined. And so I've just been holding this, you know, eating a lot of food, still doing the fasting, which is brilliant. Fasting's so powerful. I still do the fasting, which helps so much with controlling, you know, my food intake. But I've been able to you know, to stay at this level, eating a lot, you know, going out with friends, eating out and all that, not even tracking my macros, just being sort of conscious. And so now, very soon, I'm ready to take it down and slowly lean down a bit more. And because I've done that period of trying to, you know, maintaining my weight, kind of putting on strength, I got up to 100-pound seated dumbbell shoulder press for like 7-8 reps. Because I've been doing this, now my body's ready to really lean down. Now, this is not an issue if you're 30-40% body fat, but when you get closer to like 10%, this is when this issue comes up. If you are really fat, then psychologically it might be a good idea to eat at maintenance, but generally speaking, if you're pretty fat, you can handle leaning lower calories. So just something to think about, guys. Hope that was helpful. And if you want to learn my full approach to leaning down, cutting, definitely hit the link in the description. It's kinobody.com/shred. I have an awesome free report video that's gonna, you know, just educate you brilliantly on my approach to getting cut, leaning down. And to get access to this, you have to give me your email. And then periodically, a couple times a week, I'm gonna send you awesome tips, awesome advice, really solid strategies that I've utilized myself and my clients to get in really, you know, awesome lean condition while making it so enjoyable, so friggin' enjoyable. Because I'm the kind of have your cake, eat it too. And yeah, if I have a new program coming out, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna say, you know what, this could benefit you. But I don't want you to buy anything from me until you've gotten tons of value watching these videos, reading my articles, and taking this information and applying it to yourself and getting results. So talk soon, guys. Later.